The Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra has just leaked in its first official image, and while it's exciting to finally get a glimpse of what's coming, some of the changes might not sit well with potential buyers. The image shared by reputable leaker Evan Blass isn't the sharpest, but it gives us just enough to dissect what Samsung is up to. Let's start with what grabs your attention first: the notch. Samsung appears to be moving away from the wide cutout seen since the Tab S8 Ultra, opting instead for a narrower, V-shaped notch this time around. It's technically smaller, which should be good news, but a notch is still a notch. More concerning than the notch, however, is what it might be hiding, or rather, not hiding. It looks like Samsung has dropped the dual front camera setup this time, switching to a single front sensor. And although a single camera is still able to deliver just as well as having two cameras, this feels like a step backward. Next up, the S Pen. This is where things get a little weird. For years, Samsung has had that distinct magnetic charging strip on the back of its tablets, the place where your S Pen snaps into place and charges wirelessly. But in this new render, it's gone. No visible strip, no obvious charging spot. There are a few possibilities here. Maybe Samsung just removed the visual strip for a cleaner look and the magnets are still there under the surface, or maybe they've relocated the charging area to the side of the device. Only time will tell. But what we do know is that Samsung hasn't ditched S Pen functionality on the new tablets entirely, because we can clearly see the S Pen in the render. Speaking of which, the S Pen seems to have undergone a slight redesign. It's now more angular and look kind of like the Apple Pencil. Anyway, other tweaks include a change in the rear camera design. The camera lens rings are also gone, replaced by a more seamless layout that looks a lot like what we just saw on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. It's not a big deal functionally, but it's another example of how Samsung is quietly tweaking its design language across product lines. On the upside, we're finally getting a small bump in battery life. The device will pack a slightly bigger battery, going from 11,200 mAh to anywhere between 11,700 to 12,000 mAh cell. It's not a massive increase, but every bit helps, especially since battery capacity hasn't changed much since Tab S8 Ultra. That said, the Galaxy Tab S11 series is expected to launch in the next couple of months, and while we're still piecing things together from leaks, it's clear Samsung is making some bold decisions this year. And if you want to stay up to date on all the latest leaks, not just for the Tab S11 Ultra, but for everything Samsung's got coming, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.